Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this brand new edition of Feel at Home. Yes, it's a pleasure having you here every Tuesdays and Fridays at exactly 1:30 p.m. Before we get to tell you what this program is going to look like, first, let's have a little bit of resume of what the last program was like. As our guest, last program we had Nawir, an association, we had the Oracle, we had Boytak, we had Kemayu, the photographer, we had Impro, Libris, Shura, and Derek Mugu. Yes, I was there and I presented the program. So we had a lot of interesting topics, unlike who, according to you, is a good husband or wife. Is it the person that beats the wife that's a good husband? Is it the one that gives a lot of money? We had many debates on that, and you all reacted on Facebook and WhatsApp. We're very grateful. Do not forget to send your selfies too. Yeah. So very interesting things took place during that last program. You know, like it was very interesting. Boytak, the rapper, became a journalist. Unlike the others, he did the greatest of all news. Listen to this.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the news with Boytak. It's live, so I give it as it is. First, the good news. Accident. Yes, some Okada man where are passing for down road. If they drive your car peacefully, so he go meet for some backside for down some hill for down that side where some man and woman they do their thing. So if they drive now, he go to look there now, so they go get accident. He broke his 2 foot. Well, that is good news, because even Bible say, for say me you take all your whole skin go hell, better me you take half that skin go heaven. So yes, that is good for the man. So at least we'll get shown as if he go heaven. Now to sports. Yes, the Blind Bats FC go to play the main kingdom for Yaoundé too. They know the sea. So the match will take place now for 24 hours. Now 24 hours match, because you know for the match since now final one man get for score. So we wait now when one man don't score, then the match will finish. They start playing yesterday, but we wait till today. The final
Oh my God. I don't think in Canal 2 English there can be a greater journalist than Boytak. Boytak, I gave you cafe, my big boy. But the most funny thing is that when he was doing the news, look at the way Shura's face was. She was like, I go cry. Then she was like, that was good, my boy, that was good. With all our panelists, we did a great game, because everybody was saying, I am an artist, I can sing, I can rap. So we told them we're going to do some little freestyle, and the person that misses his own part of the freestyle gets to dance like Shakira. So we went on like this.
This movie Helen for being a journalist.
Contented November, Yaobani comedy show.
Me a day so me so. I went a red up me.
I move them all let jigger. I smoke them now let's cigar.
Get down.
Unfortunately, David Bayaba was a person chosen who did not really take his own path well. So, you know what is going to happen is that he's going to dance like Shakira. Yeah, David Bayaba danced like Shakira everywhere. Oh, he was so amazing, so interesting. We also took some selfies, and I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to send your selfies through the number you're going to see on your screen during this program. So wherever you are right now, whatever you're going through, nigga, don't be feeling bad, just feel.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this brand new edition of Feel at Home. You all watched what the last edition was like. So today we're bringing you a new vibe. Yes, straight from Yaoundé. You're watching us from Bamenda, Bafoussam, Douala. Yes, because they watch us in Douala too. Just Feel at Home. 90 minutes of pure, 1 hour, 30 minutes of pure entertainment. I meant to say it's no more 90 minutes. And today, you know, when I used to teach you the alphabet, you know, like A, small a, B, small b, C, small c. Yeah, all in capital letters with the small letters. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest P.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Good
man.
afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, man.
No. How for you?
I'm good. I'm cool. You know, all the time I just think about the
What's
things
happening?
we're doing, sir.
Qu'est-ce qui n'a pas marché?
You know, when you spend the time sometimes with bush followers, you become one of them. You understand?
followers?
Yes, bush followers.
You a bush follower now.
I'm a bush follower now because I spent 3 hours in Bastos yesterday night alongside with Marcus Cole, with all the other great musicians.
So you become rich, poor man.
Yes, from my poor state, I become so very rich overnight, you know. And so the culture yesterday night have been beating me right inside.
Oh! Hey, I say, this is Ajebo we do Ajebo today. I don't understand.
But you know one thing, okay, let's do that. Okay, thank you. Let me take a drop, you know.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, you know. Ma come back from my stage.
No, before you come back. Let me introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, it's not obvious for you to pretend you are somebody you are not. Really. Then the guy try to play like an Ajebota. Massa, with 500 in the pocket. But we are going to see what the law says about this kind of people. And that's the reason why we have a barrister in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Barrister Joy Chefu.
The way don't lost, sir.
Objection overruled. So you're welcome to feel at home. No, I object this kind of attitude.
Me, you can't object me.
Sure, man. Barrister, you're welcome to feel at home.
Thank you.
It's been long we haven't seen you. Where have you been?
Been a little mobile, traveling, doing work out of town.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I'm here today.
All right, we are happy to see you today because we are going to be talking about an interesting topic. What is the consequences? What are the consequences or the positive or negative impact of whipping a child as a punishment, as a sort of punishment? So you guys send your SMSs and let us know about that. What positive impact or negative impact whipping has on the child? You're going to tell us what the law says about those parents that do beat their children because they think, I be like papa, I be mommy, so I get her to beat them.
Who caused them? Who caused
You're going to tell us more about that. So in the building today, I have very good friends I discovered in the internet. They're going to be talking about digital economy. Do you know that you can sit back in your house using your computer and make a lot of money? Yeah. There's a strategy. We are going to help you. We are going to teach you how to do that with Mr. Terence.
Bravo.
Mr. Terence, you're welcome to Feel at Home.
Thank you.
All right, so how does it feel to be here?
I'm already feeling at home.
Yeah, because you used to watch it on TV. You used to watch it on TV, but now you're live.
Yeah,
So how are you doing?
No, I'm fine.
All right, I must say you are not alone. You came alongside a very brilliant man, Mr. Ngwan. Mr. Ngwan. Ngwan is like in the language they say Ngwan, a young girl like Ngwan.
I'm doing
So good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome to Feel at Home.
Thank you.
But my confess something. Did my jaw overfills my. That means even they watch free at home from. So the man don't come for free at home today. They believe say they don't be easy thing.
All right, so you'll be assisting Terence to teach our televiewers on how to make money through the internet. I must I discovered you guys from Facebook. Yeah, you guys were doing an amazing job, and I must remind. We had this guy that created Cardiopaths. They are young Cameroonians. We had this other guy that won a Google competition. Yeah. He went to his called, I think it's G4, something like that. Yes. So I think young Cameroonians should discover their brothers doing things. That's why I brought these people right here on this program today. They say ladies before gentlemen, but I took my time to keep her at the end because she's a big lady, you know. And trust me, when I say bridge of trust, you know who it is. Roslyn, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ma.
Hello, Derek.
You're welcome to Feel at Home.
Thank you. I really do feel at home.
Now, I must remind, in this plateau, you're the real Ajebota.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first Ajebota.
So me, I do not fake.
She's a real
Ajebota. I do not fake.
Like she's a real Ajebota. She's the one who takes a client.
Wait.
This guy
No try. It not been an easy thing. I spent 3 hours. We white man them. Why did they hear anything? My bigger speed. see, another year with the talk. I do comment to the no.
Okay. You're welcome to Feel at Home.
Thank you.
We must remind the grand premiere of your movie Breach of Trust will be tomorrow at the Hotel Hilton, and it's going to be a great event. Wow. So tell us, you're going to tell us more about it right now. So before you talk about it, what are the small things those who are going to be there they're expecting?
Right, it will be an evening of glamour. It's a very sad story, very emotional, but we want to make it enjoyable for people, so the message goes through. So we're going to have a lot of special guests.
All right.
We've got quite a few distinguished guests. We have some beautiful ladies and some very handsome gentlemen.
All right.
So we just promise you the best. Wait.
That girl will find yellow proposal. In fact, I hope my wife know the words.
Just know that the Minister of Arts and Culture is going to be there, and there are going to be other celebrities like myself, Derek Amogo. Yeah,
Big SP.
Hey, maybe a Jabba just like a celebrity.
Don't leave us behind.
Please.
Tell us how to get there.
Wait, Mama. You post me. I know You go there. Mango die.
So we are going there tomorrow. We'll be talking more about it right now.
Yeah. Can I just add that it's actually under the patronage of the First Lady? Yeah,
wow. Mommy Clap is going to be there.
Mommy Selfie.
It's under the patronage of the Minister of Culture as well.
Yeah, we're going to talk more about that. Don't worry, we have 1 hour 30 minutes to talk about that. But first, I would like to tell you I'm a gentleman. And so when I talk to ladies, I'm very gentle. I'm like, oh my God, good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
I'm alright.
You're alright, you're doing good.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Derek.
I am Maureen.
I work in Canada International.
I come from Nawil.
Nawil?
Network, yes.
And what's Nawil all about?
Nawil is a network of young girls.
Derek, you don't marry to.
Can you just
wait. You don't marry to.
Yeah.
Man of it no.
I talk him. Because the highway at the court.
Come on. You were saying something.
See, be careful on TV, yeah.
So you give a confirm.
Me, I didn't die.
Biggest speed. All right, tell us.
Nawil is, as you see on my T-shirt, network of African women in leadership. So
in leadership.
Yes.
So we are going. So I must say you're the kind of lady Mama Rose is looking for. The kind of association she made a movie for. Yeah, you become a VIP too. So you're going to be telling us about Nawil, your association. We must remind you're preparing for a very great event. But first, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's in place, including the association Nawil.
Yeah, my girl.
That is behind the girls. Yeah, behind the building. So, we are set for 1 hour 30 minutes. Get your glasses up, because we're going to watch a videogram of Twizzy. Yeah, I will be right back. It's Feel at Home, live from Yaoundé.
Man, they touch.
Oh, tu quoi? Ah, vous tu as gâteau seul normal.
Tout ça vous m'aidez tu peux. Mais voilà le type là, tu dis c'est moi.
Ah, OK, merci. Gâteau là chargé man. Quoi? Tu as du gâteau seul man. N'est-ce pas? Ouais, comme tu me dis ça, je sais que tu fais dans le ça se passe comment?
Tout le monde est là. Moi je veux commencer à rapper. Même de un jour là, il gratte un peu.
Parce que
c'est bon.
Parce que dernièrement j'ai eu ça dans les barbares là, il n'est pas encore ça se passe comment?
C'était vrai.
N'est-ce pas?
Si tu veux, tu me mets même vite là-bas.
N'est-ce pas?
Je vais te montrer.
Ah ok.
Cuisinègue, Dafa Boys. J'arrive dans le game et j'arrive. Dis donc, je suis déjà là. Bon rappeur préféré vont trembler. En 2016, je suis à bout de Yongen et une fois orienté, c'est Niema, d'où les gros du mec, on me sucer. Vous faites au Congo, ça vous parlez. Cuisinègue, tu as vu la golée, Maggie Zoé pour un gâteau chocolat. J'arrive dans ce game jet, attaque dominant, je suis sapé comme Never. Incendie à 10h, t'appelles les pompiers, bon, ils arrivent à 15h. Les grands jouent les seigneurs, ils haussent les épaules alors qu'ils sont des suiveurs. Sont comme des ferrailleurs, amassent des déchets. Aka, ce son n'aime pas un bout de man. Amila ou ta coco, quoi que s'auto-proclamer tous ces négros. Ils font les kings dans les poches, mais pas coco. Je ne vous dois rien dans les compteurs à zéro. Je vais me laver, le savon est fini. À mon âge, y'en a qui font pipi au lit. C'est quoi comme ça, bro, c'est la hernie. D'autres à septième de lettres, j'adore mon pays. J'arrive dans ces games en vrai, j'arrive dans ces games en vrai. C'est bien me faire mal. J'arrive dans ces games en vrai, j'arrive dans ces games en vrai. C'est bien me faire mal. J'arrive dans ces games en vrai, oh, j'arrive dans ces games en vrai. C'est bien me faire mal. J'arrive dans ces games en vrai, j'arrive dans ces games en vrai. C'est bien me faire mal. Nanani nanana, nanani nanana, nanani nanana, oh, nanani nanana, nanani nanana, nanani nanana, nanani nanana, nanani nanana. Je débarque dans ces games mais ça ne rit pas. Tu peux parler maman je te gère pas. Men in black toujours en noir, j'ai pas testé, j'ai des bagarres remplis dans le queue ça. Dans la mer, un poisson ne se noie pas. Le seul truc que je fume, ce sont les rappeurs. Tu peux graver une gab via WhatsApp, mais jamais t'enverras les dos via Twitter. J'arrive dans ce game en vrai, j'arrive dans ce game en vrai. J'arrive dans ce game en vrai, j'arrive dans ce game en vrai. J'arrive dans ce game en vrai, oh, j'arrive dans ce game en vrai. J'arrive dans ce game en vrai, j'arrive dans ce game en vrai. Je débarque dans les games et ça ne rit pas. Je débarque dans les games et ça ne rit pas. Je débarque dans les games et ça ne rit pas. Je débarque dans les games et ça ne rit pas. Je débarque dans les games et ça ne rit pas. Je débarque dans les games et ça ne rit pas. Je débarque dans les games et ça ne rit pas. Oh, je débarque dans les games et ça ne rit pas. Nanani nanana, nanani nanana, nanani nanana, nanani nanana, nanani nanana, oh, nanani nanana, nanani nanana, nanani nanana, eke boza.
We remind you, televiewers, you can go to our Facebook page. You can discover us on www.canal2english.net and you just click on the program Feel at Home. Yes, that's our Facebook page. Go there, like everything we are doing, the pictures we have of celebrities in the building. You can still go to our Facebook page, send your selfies, give your likes, comment, man, just feel at home in that page, you know, just feel great. And I must remind, before this program started the way it is right now, we had people who started it out, you know, like they are the fathers of this program they call Feel at Home. And it's an honor for me, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce the one and only Beatrice Ngamo! Yeah. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, televiewers.
Yes, she's the one, and she was with Tabby Clarkson, and they started this program, Feel at Home, and now they are busy doing other things. So you're saying, Pekin, go take that program.
I'm telling you. And we are so happy that Pekin is really moving ahead. And the program is growing and gaining more steam.
Everybody, amen?
Amen.
So,
amen. Should I prophesy?
Prophesy, man, yeah. Positive prophecy.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
They said the tail is bigger than the head.
Amen.
As a mommy, the tail will not so. So they're gonna from, they're gonna forward, they claim, they're gonna up, they fly, they're gonna ahead. I prophesy, any person where there's at this room, in the mighty name of Jesus,
amen.
Everybody for your mona shall prophesy. Talk. Prophesy, Jesus Christ. In the platform today.
Amen.
You know the platform?
I'm
dreaming the platform.
I been forgive. Mabea, you're welcome to Feel at Home once more.
Thank you.
So where have you been? Where have you been all this while? Just tell them, those who don't.
Yes, we have been busy, but I'm just back from my annual leave.
Yeah.
So really starts officially on Monday. My work.
Yeah.
Part of our work. Feel at Home was a spirit that wanted people to enjoying Canal 2 English, enjoying this television, and enjoying it in all its aspects. That is culture, music, animation, and everything. And when we see that spirit moving ahead, we are so glad, and we know with Derek.
It's a pleasure. It's a big pleasure. And that's the reason why I'll give you my cup.
Wow.
My cup of what is inside. I will not say anything. It's an honor. It is red.
I'm telling you, I'm so honored.
So it's yours.
Thank you, Derek.
Just drink it.
Thank you.
But don't
Thank
finish
you.
it.
No.
Nothing I'll get a dog. He said, go to the road back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beatrice Ngamo. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you.
All right, televiewers.
Still at home.
All right. We'll be right back. But first, I must let you all know you must go to www.canal2english.net and you'll see all the programs of Canal 2. Like, if you want to watch this program again, that's the replay. Just go to www.canal2english.net. Thank you very much for coming. We wish to have you here. Maybe next time. Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you.
Continue the good job, oh.
Thank you.
Continue. Do not stop.
We are together.
We are together. We are one. Yeah, because we're in the same house. All right. The topic of today is.
We are together.
What do you think?
Free homo, are we together? We are one. Oh, we are together. We are one. Hey, free homo, are we together? Oh, Lord, we are one. Hey, we are together. We are one.
All right. I have a problem. The program name is Feel at Home. Now he said free your home. Please do not allow biggest P in your house.
Yeah.
If you free your home for him, your flat screen will not be there, your shares will not be there, your cash will not be there, so do not free your home for biggest P. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the topic of today is what do you think about beating as a punishment for your kids? What are the positive impact do you think whipping a child has to do? I want us to discuss with you, televiewer, watching us right now live from Yaoundé. I will start with our barrister. Barrister, good afternoon once more.
Good afternoon, Derek.
All right, you're welcome to Feel at Home again.
Thank you.
And I must remind the topic. Let me say the topic again. What is the positive or negative impact of whipping a child? And you're going to tell us what the law says about that, the rights of a child. So we'll start with you. Your opinion first, before the law.
Okay, before we want to know what the law talks about, I just want to bring to light the fact that a child is usually somebody who is below 18 years of age. That is who we consider,
a child.
In a Cameroonian context, a child. So when you talk about beating a child, it has to do with child abuse. It has to do with brutality on a child. And it's not just physical. Mm-hmm. It can also be emotionally. It can also be, you cause sexual harm to a child. Mm-hmm. All of those things, they entail what you call abuse on a child.
Yeah.
Meaning that even if you don't beat a child, sometimes there are some actions that if you don't take, which is negligence, like there are some things that you neglect on you don't do for a child. You don't send a child to school.
Yeah.
You don't do certain things for a child. It also entails abuse on the rights of a child. So when we talk about brutality, it's just one of the aspects of what has to do with a child not being comfortable at home.
All right.
It goes with the parents of the child. It goes with the caretakers, the guardians, and all of those who surround who are in the environment of a child.
But first, I must say I had to bring some images, but the images were too nasty for our viewers to see because I'm very sensitive with that, and I tell all my friends, don't send images that are very shocking because you don't know the state of mind of each person. You just post an image of somebody that is just dead and the brain is just scattered and everything. So I didn't want to bring those pictures because there are pictures where I saw parents who are beating their children and the back is just resembling nothing. So before I come back to you, I would like to ask Maro, just tell us, what is your own impression about that? Do you think beating a child has a positive impact or a negative impact concerning the education of a child?
I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I think parents need to learn how to have dialogue with their children, build a trusting relationship.
Yeah.
And the child needs to see their parent as a role model. So if the child sees their parent as a role model and the parents instill good education in them, they can have communication with them and correct them when they're wrong. I think it's completely wrong with children. I think it's abuse.
It's an abuse.
Yeah,
seriously.
All right.
It's wrong. Terence, is Terence there? Terence, I would like to have your point of view. My Mr. Network Marketing man. All right. Do you think beating a child will definitely have a positive or negative impact?
Yeah, for me, I would say it depends on the level of stubbornness
As an African father.
and the child, because from what I've seen, there are children who are born stubborn. There are children who are also learning stubbornness from maybe their friends.
Yeah.
And to me, beating a child who has that attitude of stubbornness from childhood is difficult. So those kind of children, dialogue will work. But with the ones that are maybe copying from their friends, and think those kind of children, if they are being trashed from time to time, they will refrain.
All right.
For me, that's the way I see it.
All right. I would like to talk to our next member of the association, Nawil. What do you think about that? Beating a child, does it make him or her more obedient?
Actually, it depends on the circumstances at which you are beating the child. And it depends on the way you beat the child.
Yeah.
There are some children that when you beat a child like an animal, that one is unacceptable. But when you beat
boxing, punching, slapping.
Yeah. But I prefer just a normal punishment. You just kneel, lift your hands up. When you want to discipline the child, that one is even more painful than beating a child.
All right.
That's a wild parent.
Next person. Yeah, you wanted to say something.
Well, I would like to say beating is never an option. Because beating doesn't have any positive effect on anybody, not a child, not even an adult.
On slave, he did.
Like seriously, it doesn't have a positive effect, especially on the psychology of the child. When you beat a child, they have in their mind that the only punishment or the only reaction you can give them if they did something wrong were to beat them, and they'll be afraid of you. And they have that fear. It limits them from a lot of things. Like many people, like many of us now, we have issues with our confidence just because of that past. Maybe we had our parents hit on us because when we did something wrong. So generally, if you want your child to grow up and be a strong person, like have a strong personality.
Exactly.
Don't hit on them.
All right, but you know children are very naughty, you know. But what kind of punishment do you use? I was supposed to have a teacher right here, but she was absent. Yeah, I will take my beautiful Maureen that's in the building today.
I'll talk from the point of view of a mom, and I'll talk from the point of view of an African child who grew up in a home where beating was an option. And I don't have any issue with being confident or anything. It wasn't meant to hurt me. It was meant to discipline me on one issue or another. And sometimes learning the hard way works for some people. So beating is not the best option, but at some point in time, it makes the child to adjust or learn at that particular time.
You know,
I've been beaten, but it has nothing to. It has not influenced.
Are you not traumatized somewhere?
No. That's why what she said. There is a level of beating. That gets. You can say it's an abuse when you really, violently, you see the child really groaning and really being hurt, and you keep beating. I think that's the level where it's. But tapping a child, don't touch. I don't think it's
that's romance now.
There's one image we saw. A parent took a hot iron and placed it on the back of the child.
That's really,
I don't understand how could you carry a child for 9 months, then you want to punish or correct the child on how to live on earth, then you get to take a hot iron and place another back. Now, I don't know, Ungwan, if you were a father, what method will you use to punish your child? Are you going to beat? If you're going to beat, what impact do you think is going to have on your child?
Firstly, I believe this issue of beating, there is a difference between beating a child and brutalization.
Thank you.
What Maureen was saying, yes, there's a difference between correcting a child and brutalizing that child. You're really going on child abuse. For example, if you take this punishment when back in school, they call it pick a pin.
Pick a pin, yes.
Have you had pick a pin for 10 minutes?
Man,
it's hell.
Punishment.
It's hell.
If they give you that punishment, bro, I bet you say it's preferable.
I don't pick toe.
I don't pick toe. There are so many ways to correct
class
a child. Rather than beating the child, because some people end up after you beating the child, you take the child again to the hospital.
It doesn't make
spend a lot of money.
sense.
Maybe you finally handicap that child, or you put an everlasting mark on that child, which is very, very bad. So parents should be able to differentiate between what we call brutalization and correcting a child.
All right. Before I get you biggest P, we watch a videogram of that guy called Tweezy, and he's here in the building with us. Tweezy, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing, sir?
Feel fine.
You're feeling fine. I must remind when you came to this plateau, you were like, I don't speak English that well. And we say, yeah, don't just manage.
Speak
We said the director of Parfait Zambo is among those people that are, encouraging national integrity. And that's the reason why
you know that Parfait Zambo is going to school now. English school.
Yeah.
English teacher.
Yeah.
So
that's the reason why I have no problem communicating with him. When I say, director, we're going to do this, even if I rap like our Ajebota, he's going to understand. So, Tweezy, you're welcome to Feel at Home.
I'm really happy to be there.
Yeah.
So, I have a remark. I want to say something.
Yeah, say. Come on, feel free.
I'm able to speak in English.
Yeah.
My English is a
No, don't worry. Our televiewers are going to... Our televiewers are going to forgive you for that. Just feel at home.
Your fans will be happy.
Make mistakes. We are going to correct you if necessary.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So, Tweezy, that videogram was made by myself, and what is a videogram talking all about?
Wow.
Now, you go from English, take it to French. English, French. English, French. Like we say, I would like to go for a rendezvous. Rendezvous is French. Yeah. So, come on.
I think that I must answer is French.
All right, come on, feel free, man. Feel free. Yeah.
En fait, le clip, il est fait pour annoncer que j'arrive effectivement dans le game. Bon, pas que j'étais complètement...
Oui, il est talk, say, the clip de talk, say,
thank you.
Moi, interprète, non?
Thank you.
Non.
Thank you.
En fait, c'est pour aviser notamment les fans, ceux qui écoutent la musique et les acteurs de la chose musicale, que non, Tweezy est là. Il est capable de faire certaines choses et il veut se faire remarquer aussi, en fait. C'est ça.
Now, why the name Tweezy? Because nowadays we see that singers are using their original name, Daphne. Yeah. I must remember she's also called Margaret, like my mom. It's a pleasure. So we meet Numerica. I would like to say Loco. We meet Cristiano. Yeah. So why Tweezy?
In English now. My real name is Michel Tassi. Tassi Michel.
Yeah, Tassi Michel.
That's why I took the T. The first letter of my name.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
American singers.
Yeah.
That's why I took Weezy.
Which
is
a short form of saying he's short form of Wayne. Yeah. Either you call him Wayne or Weezy. Yeah.
I had it on the first layer.
Yeah.
The first layer of my name.
All right.
That's why.
All right. So
you they do Jambo with name. You they take my name. Can they do a question? They check how if you balance make your own.
So Tweezy, are you apart from music, what else are you doing?
I'm a student.
You're a student. Yep. How do you manage both, like singing and school?
It's very difficult. But when we love, I love what I do. So music is a passion.
No.
Since you're still a student, it means that in school, when you do something wrong, they beat you. What has beating gotten to do to you? Like what impact? Because don't tell me that you grew up without somebody playing something on you.
Talk the truth. I remember the time when your father beat you.
Do you think it has changed something in you, positively or negatively?
Yeah, positively. Bon, quand j'étais petit, j'étais hyper mou. Trop mou même.
Yeah, you were very soft.
J'étais trop faible. Moi, je pense qu'à bastonnade, si j'ai pu appeler ça comme ça, c'est vrai que c'est exagéré. C'est autorisé. Cela dépend de l'enfant aussi et de ce qu'il fait. Donc, comme les panélistes ont dit tout à l'heure, il ne faut pas confondre brutalisation et correction. Donc, c'est ça. Souvent, l'enfant, il faut la bastonnade parce que le dialogue, il ne suffit pas. Parce que je vais faire ça, papa va parler.
Yeah.
Alors que quand papa va me taper la chromatisme,
bon, tu sais quoi?
C'est ce que je devais faire.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Derek, remember sometimes when our father was going out, you hold, you say, Pius, come, I'm going out. You hold me, give me one, bam! The other side, bam! I said, Daddy, but I did not do anything. He said, shut off. I know you. Let me beat you now because as I'm going out, I know you're going to do something. So I should better beat you now.
That is prevention.
Yes. No, my mother always do that. Sometimes even my mother, when he comes back from the market, you just hold him and say, Pius, come here. Like, bam. My mother is a very best slapper.
Wait. Is your father's name Johnny?
No.
Your father's name
And you know, some parents don't even know how to punish children. You know, like you want to tell a child for just for a small thing, he break a plate or a glass, you just that bit for a plate that costs 600 francs, you're going to spend more than 200, maybe even 200. You say, I told you, and each word has a cane.
Yeah.
I told you not to.
In the bit they say na stammerer, you know say stammerer, they different. In between my the talk number. If you are pan and stammerer one beat you, you must beg God. Because before you say you are a fool, that means you like you are a fool. You know they done 200 slap already. Before one finish fool, they 500.
Yeah, definitely, barrister. Now we have this parent that don't know how to differentiate between maybe corrective punishment and the violence they're giving to children. Now, give us, before we go to the funny news, give us a resume of what the law has to say about those parents. Are they free because they are the proprietors, should I call them that way, of that child? Are they free?
No. Actually, when you beat the child, and let me say you brutalize the child, and there is something in law we call grievous harm. When you commit grievous harm on a child, it's punishable by the law. There's imprisonment term, there are fines, and all of that is just to make parents to understand that you might be a parent, but at the same time, the law, which is what guides us all in the country, is bigger than you. So the child might be yours, but you need to be careful because you might be punished for that too.
Because I remember, Maros, in one lycée in Bafoussam, a teacher punished a child, just said, go on your knees, and the child stood there under the sun and fainted, and that was all about the child. Now, I don't know, you guys are saying it's bad to punish it that way. What method do you propose? And depending on what situation, what do you propose? For instance, a child who says, move, how do you correct that? You say, they don't say move, or you say, come, my dear. When you talk to people, what method do you use faced with that kind of a child?
As for me, I will do the child. I will say.
But you resemble someone who whips here.
Why they call my dog?
Because you go, the guy just say, I will take the child. So yeah, you were saying, what are you going to do?
I will ask to him or her, how do we write it? If he or she doesn't know how to write it. Not beating. If the child like watching TV, no TV for 2 weeks, something like that. No PlayStation, something.
All right. Do you want to tell me that you want to do that kind of ajebo punishment? Jonas, come here. I don't like what you just did. Just now, go and put your face at the wall at your room. Don't
and then you see
again. And you see that people won't carry cup put up your face. Say, you mami don't punish him. You do that kind of but pakoro bikini.
Ce que je veux dire, c'est que moi, vous me voyez, je suis un mec avec la carrure et tout ça. Je suis assez brutal et très fort. Très fort. Donc, ce qui fait que quand je me place, je tape sur quelqu'un, je vous assure, c'est le meurtre assuré. Donc, c'est façon de dire que quand je tape déjà sur un enfant, moi, perso, j'aime trop les enfants. Donc, quand je tape, même les voisines au quartier, quand je tape, elles me demandent mon enfant fait quoi ou quoi comme ça. Donc, moi, je suis plus dialogue parce que c'est ce qu'on a utilisé avec moi et ça a fonctionné.
Yeah, dialogue is the best method. We are going to continue with the topic of today. But first, let me remind you that my mom had a very special way to punish us. She was like, when you do something, she would say, Derek, can't take him. When you go to the kitchen, you think it's food, can't take him. Say, I don't hear you. All right, we are going for the funny news now, ladies and gentlemen. We saw some images, and we don't know how children might be. We say we should mind the way we punish our children, but this image I saw, I wonder what that child did to that police lady for him or her to do this. Now, the first image, get to say it. The child was a suspect, the main suspect in the criminal affair, and he was very cooperative. You know, like, hands up! Imagine at that age, that child is already a suspect. Should we beat or not?
No,
should we?
No, that child is minor.
I don't know. Now, you remain back at home and think about that. A child at this age that is a suspect, you must imagine what he will be at the age of 10. Now, if you have headache, now these are the different stages of headache. Some is being caused by stress. The other one is hypertension. The other one might be caused about something else, but this is what is being caused by a woman. Now, check out this image. Now, see the image? Look at. Now, the first image is migraine. All right? Second image, hypertension, just a small part. Now, the other one is stress. Now, look what a woman can cause.
No, hey, that one is normal. That one is normal. You know what the worst stress in life?
That's the type of headache.
I would allow you guys say those things.
No. Let me come.
You can't say that.
Wait, let me say something.
Yeah.
There are two things that are involved.
Yes.
Either you have a lovely and caring wife,
or
you have a naggy and uncared wife.
Yeah.
But you must get that kind of head.
No, normally you see those red parts represent when you're feeling pain. You know, so it means. Well, let me not say it because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women. All right, Real de Madrid has now formed a musical team. Yeah, like Cristiano Ronaldo, Benzema, all musicians now. They sing and they do dance. Check this out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Wonderful.
I think that was wonderful. Good luck for you guys. You guys can dance really well, you know. And I love the rhythm too. It's not like European, but it's African. So I just love it. Now, I must remind, we're taking the report. Is that my director? Are we going for the report? Yes, I think so. You had something to say concerning the way my mom was punishing people.
Well,
is it the best to trap a child? Can't take him.
I would say I don't touch my boy. I touch him sometimes.
No, you don't caress him.
I touch him sometimes.
Touch him.
Like, of course, when I bathe him, I mean, we have physical contact. You know, he's my son.
Then he has to
Yeah.
I think violence, when it gets to the level that it's about hate, it's about violence, it has to do with the parent's character. I don't usually, if it is just what the child has done to merit the gravity of the beating, you must have a problem, you the parent. So it is not usually, when it gets to that case, you know that person has an issue, not the cause of the beating.
Because some parents usually take stress from work, and come back home with it, and give it to them instead of giving biscuits or candies. They give their hatred and all the stress they had at work. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you are live on Canada 2 English, and you're watching the program Feel at Home. I must thank all the team that are doing their great job for this program to be live. Saying thank you to Lionel Kepfer, a very good friend of mine that is working hard every day. He's stagiaire here in Canada 2. I'm greeting Paima 1, Paima 2, Paima 3, Paima 4. I greet you 4 times, Paima. All right. I'm greeting Jean, I'm greeting Pat and Donald, including all the stagiaires that are watching this program Feel at Home. We have a report, and the person that went to do this report is Kitoko. I don't know why that guy is not. Let me call him and know what's happening over there. It's a graveyard, a cemetery where they go to bury people, but something else is happening there. So he went to do a live report, and I will see. Hello, Kitoko. Hello.
Yes, Mr. Derek, I am getting you. Yes. I did here now for Itudi, for Bernard Ground. Mr. Derek, this Bernard Ground pass all Bernard Ground where you know. After the two where I met my country people, then just catch them for outside there as a day. I said this Bernard Ground being at the one way it help all boundary them. I said the one way it take poster for person he wan run with am, he say and say they could follow ye. Now only the run he could run and enter for this burial ground. As far as they don't build some grave them, as when they see am from my back, the grave them be like say na houses them. If they enter for inside grave, they check their own say na some die body. If they help other kind people them where they who small girls them, as they one rape the gay one cry, they take and they enter for here. As they grave them big, you know, when I see how they build they do for my back, when I see them, man they come enter for them like say the internet for your house. The grave where it dey for under, I can use that on top grave. Take person, you get picking, put them now for inside before you prevent. And now which kind picking the cobonam at the ask we my country people them. As we not see how way the banner ground they we not look them. Now grass this, we not see how way the place they. It then for it to the for corner market. I tell you now, it not be easy. Same man pass for here for night. As I did talk people the way they know the place they get for confirmation because in every 2 weeks, as they see die body where the die body don't sleep for day like 2 weeks where it don't smell. When no be there when man fit pass for road. My country people them now we can sick man for carry am for that die body. My country people them this place over fine. Because it help that die body give people them fine perfume. Oh my way it pass, it be the cover nose. They ask them which kind of perfume be this one, and now die body for this banana ground be the give my country people them. As I dey talk, me when I look and fine. Now banana that my country people them for this very banana ground my country people them. You feel calm, you cut your banana, you chop. My country people them. This banana now fine burial ground because all die body them where they bury them for there, they chop and now they die body them they don't plant them. Hello, Mr. Man. I say now who plant this banana? Now who say get this banana? If I cut them, problem go be. Mr. Man, be that say return for owner. If I cut them, problem go be. You know one talk, may I see the other one? You been a momo. As we not this this one be now for under the banana. May I ask you, Mr. Man, when are they too? Mr. Man, now you don't plant them. My country people them be like say they know they hear anything. Mr. Derek, as I the antenna, just catch the antenna for fuel at home. As I go, I know they come back again, but small time I could follow you because I love the program. I want can she down for table. Thank you.
Good boy.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Kitoko. The condition over there in Etodi is very bad. You know, like in a graveyard, there's supposed to be a barrier, like something covering that area, gate or something, because people are being raped there. Thieves see it as you don't expect somebody to steal your purse. Enter that kind of a place and you follow him. You don't know who that person is.
That's what
you know, the person gets like, mommy, somebody's following me. And like, who's your mommy there? So yeah, I think, thank you very much, Kitoko, and you'll be right here in this program in some very few minutes. We're still talking about violence on children, most especially girls with you, Nawil. So tell us more about your association.
All right, as I said earlier, Nawil is a network of African women in leadership. That means it's an association of women who have come from different associations that deal with women and young girls. Now, we have this 16 days campaign or activism that is on. It's been on since the 21st of November, and it will run through to December the 10th to make 16 days. Now, in 16 days, the United Nations and many other UN organizations that deal or are concerned with the well-being of women and girls unite during these 16 days to amplify voices, to draw the attention of the public on those very dangerous and violent that are perpetrated on women and young girls. As the theme for this year reads, it's leave no one behind in fighting against violence against women and young girls. It's to draw the attention of the public that minority women, refugee women, migrants, those women are really suffering.
I have a question for you. Why do you think only women are suffering of that? Don't you think we have troubles too? Like we go back in the house and our wife just said, pass for here. And we are like, yes, mommy, I'm going. Whereas outside you were like, Mr. Derek. But when you go to the house, you're very small because you are, you're undergoing something that's very bad, violence. Your wife is like, pass. So why is it that Nawil is fighting only for the young girl and the woman? Why not for the young boy?
Men, the life of men are connected to women. I mean, if women are fine, their families will be fine. So there is nothing.
No objection, Barrister. No objection.
There's nothing like why not men? Come on,
no objection. No objection. All right. So Nawil, you were created in 2017.
Yeah.
And I think you are working with a lot of people, even outside of the country. And I think you guys, since the last time, are people trying to contact you to, tell you some stories about their lifestyle?
So far, we have an online campaign that is going on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
And we have a number of stories that we are gathering from girls. And from time to time, we post them to draw people's attention to the fact that violence is not good. If we need to develop this country, we need a contribution of everyone. The woman, the girl, everyone is needed. So no one should be put behind because she has been beaten and stuff like that. So
because if Twizy gets to be the woman, you definitely punish him because he said he's very strong. And Twizy, all right, Barrister, concerning this same issue, this topic of the positive impact of beating or the negative impact, what are you guys, suggesting we should do to punish a child, apart from saying go and lock up yourself in your room or don't watch TV for 2 weeks? Do you think that can be sufficient enough?
I don't think that it depends on the child. As a parent, you're supposed to know your child and you're supposed to know what exactly can hurt that child and what can correct that child. There are children that if you don't beat them, they will not be upright. But there are others that no matter how much you beat, it's not going to help. So I always tell parents that it's not every child you beat. There are some of those children that you tell them that don't watch TV, and you're like, TV? Those Kwakoro children he's talking about. You say TV, they'll be like, if you don't watch TV, it has nothing to do with me. Yes, personally, I can stay for months without watching TV. Imagine if I'm a child and you tell me that, okay, your punishment today is don't watch TV. I'll be like, thank you. So you see, so it depends on the child. The parent has to be able to.
And if the child says thank you to that punishment, you're going to slap again.
No, if it's a child like this one, please, you need to go and bring police to beat.
Normally, Maro, now you be the real Jebota for here, like you take plane, now you the punishment, now you the England.
Just say no talk.
It could be a very dangerous thing for him. So, right there in England and in other European countries, when you beat a child, it's a whole lot of drama. I'm going to call the police.
No, not that he's going to call.
Why is it that those children over there don't look more better than our children, although we do beats? Yeah, like psychological. Like in the way the education. Like the education. A child there that is 2 years old, and a child that is 2 years old, they both maybe receive the same education, but in school, but in their houses is different, totally different. They do more dialogue. I don't know if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. There is obviously, the good thing is I grew up here, so I have an idea of both worlds.
Yeah.
So I still believe that there's no point in beating a child. I wasn't beaten up as a child. My parents brought me up in a way that they taught me the consequences of my actions. And they got me to understand that if you do this, this is what's going to happen. And they showed me the right way. So I don't know if I was a stubborn child or not. All I know is I follow the principles.
Jesus.
His Lord.
Jesus.
His Lord.
In the Western world, obviously, children are educated on the fact that they're not supposed to be beaten. They're educated on the fact that they need to be spoken to. I think we need to be very careful. There's a very fine line between mild punishment and brutal punishment. To me, I don't think any form of physical contact to a child, because you never know, you could just tap a child and you tap the child on the wrong place and the child falls.
Exactly.
So I think it's very important that we educate the child on the consequences of the actions.
Thank you very much.
Mama is saying something right. I remember when I was the age of 18, my father said,
I must remind our televiewers you are 75 now.
So my
That woman.
Calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
When they said that they beg me.
Yeah, calm down.
All right.
Okay, so my father said something. He said, "The way you make your bed, so shall you lie on it."
Exactly.
Then my father was not a good person or sitting on Bibles, reading all the time. But this little time he had on the Bible, he told me one thing. He said what he found in the Bible was that whatever you sow,
you reap.
You shall reap. Then so from that time, he said, "I'm giving you the liberty. I'll be giving you pocket
God
allowance.
gave us the liberty.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll give you the pocket allowance. You can go to nightclubs. You can do whatever you want. At this your age, I don't want to be a father over you just like that. I want you to be my brother, my junior brother." So at that point of time, you need to understand.
Became responsible.
You understand that you need to be responsible, because before those times, I was still in the car, going out to nightclubs, coming back. But I was shocked that at that time he called me and said, "Okay, he's going to give me the free will."
The free will
But
to
I'm
do
telling you
whatever
that
you want to do.
I
but
didn't succeed.
It didn't help you that much.
Yes,
It didn't help you.
because I had to now.
And that's the reason why you talk too much.
That's the reason why I talk too much. I need to
Too
withdraw
bad.
myself and I like
bad.
try to follow good steps.
Good steps.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I discovered I was more responsible, even though I don't
Really?
do so more.
Yeah, so you were more
So be
responsible.
responsible, man.
Well, do you really believe
At
this
least at
guy?
the 100
This
years.
guy looks like a responsible guy. Do you
Yeah,
really
it
believe?
does.
Let me check it out. Remove
He has
your
no
cap.
earrings.
Remove your
Come
cap.
on.
Let me see if you are responsible.
Oh, wait. Who
All right.
Who
All right.
caused
No.
Wait, Daddy, look at.
Just calm down, please.
Who
caused her?
Now me I cause her.
Just calm
Cause
down.
her.
We have an SMS that is coming up. It's from Etundi. Etundi, hello to you. He says, "This is my selfie, man. Send your selfie like 2 days before the program. Don't send it now." All right. You said the cane ends up traumatizing the child or makes a bully of him. Later on, he might become very brutal in a society. Dialogue works best. Thank you very much, Etundi, and make sure your selfie is being sent like way before. We have another SMS that is coming. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so when they say hello, yeah, we respond hi. Like, yeah. All right.
Okay.
Hello to you in the studio. I love your program. We love you too. That's the reason why we are here today.
Yeah, like
I am Faith. Some of my friends call me Faith Brown. Yes, your opinion, finally. I am from Jakiri. I wish you the best. Thank you. That was it. Yeah. Thank you very much. All right, we are going to watch the videogram of 2 Reasons. Then we'll be back to talk about Breach of Trust, the grand premiere tomorrow.
Give me a fap.
Daddy down on me, so 2 Reasons on the floor, yeah. Suis un petit Africain, j'ai fait le tour du monde à la recherche de mes créatures. Mais j'ai jamais vu de femme aussi belle comme dans mon continent, même africain. J'ai marché, personne, j'ai tourné en rond, personne. Elles sont jolies, elles sont sexy, côté africain ma belle est fière. Cameroun, les filles ici, c'est la chimpa ici, c'est la chimpa. Va faire un tour au Nigeria, les femmes là-bas, c'est la chimpa là-bas, c'est la chimpa. Va faire un tour au Sénégal, les femmes là-bas, c'est la chimpa là-bas, c'est la chimpa. La femme africaine elle est belle, c'est la chimpa. La femme africaine elle est belle, c'est la chimpa. Puis maman tu as tout sur toi, ton charme est sans égal, comment te comparer? Tu as été créée jolie noire, une merveille au rondeur, à la couleur ébène. Ils racontent comment ils ont marché, partout dans le monde ils t'ont cherché, avion, véhicule, hélicoptère, ils ont traversé toutes les mers. Ils racontent comment ils ont marché, partout dans le monde ils t'ont cherché, avion, véhicule, hélicoptère, ils ont traversé toutes les mers. Viens faire un tour, Cameroun, les filles ici, c'est la chimpa ici, c'est la chimpa. Va faire un tour à Malabo et tout là-bas, c'est la chimpa là-bas, c'est la chimpa. Va faire un tour à Bamako et tout là-bas, jolie Nyango. C'est ma reine, elle a tout ce qu'il faut. Dans son joli Sanja, c'est ma mamie Nyanga. C'est ma reine, elle est bénie de Dieu.
On the mix.
Thank you very much, Director Parfait Zambo. Thank you, Lionel Kepfer, for that beautiful piece of music. The guy's name is Two Reasons. Now, I'm not trying to give you some reasons why his name is Two Reasons, but his name is Two Reasons. Yeah, thank you very much. He'll be here on Friday. He was supposed to be here, unfortunately, Mauro. I don't know what happened. He had like Porsche.
How can you say that on TV?
Yeah, you can say that on TV because I am. Oh, yes, I'm feeling at home. The guy was like, "Okay, I'm coming." Oh, I was like, sorry. On Friday we'll get you here. Don't worry.
And then that kind of portion will make you the work as slow and fast at the same
You
time.
sweat? No, why they sweat?
Yes. Now that kind of push when you reach the toilet, you can't say the door they lock or you knock so you hear your mommy say,
Thank you very much, Big SP. I know concerning that one, the guy has a lot to say. All right, Tweezy, that videogram of Tourism, you're an artist, you can appreciate that more than us right here. What do you think about that?
The song is really good. Parce que là, on a une certaine qualité lyricale. Ils ont l'habitude de faire de trucs de chefs-d'œuvre pareil, mais bon, là encore, on est un peu plus touché lorsqu'on écoute la chanson parce que le message il est assez touchant, il est assez terre-terre, c'est-à-dire un truc qu'on vit tous les jours. Et le clip vidéo, il est d'une qualité. Waouh!
Exceptional!
Et pour terminer, bon, moi, le truc qui m'a le plus étonné, à la fin de la chanson, j'ai vu une petite fille qui faisait un dab là-bas, un truc.
Yeah, wow. And that was amazing. It means young generation, they are doing good things and they are really feeling stressed out, because some places in this world, children don't know what smile is all about. Yeah. They don't know what is, just to give them a smile is something very big. All right, tomorrow I'll be putting on my red coat, man, and a bow tie, and I'll be going to the Hilton Hotel to watch Bridge of Trust. But first, before we start talking about it, I would like you to get your phones, Choronko or not. Yeah. Just get your phone, put your camera, and be ready for a selfie. It's selfie time. All right, my director said I'm correct.
Everybody want to take a position. Oh yeah, put your hands up in the air. I say camera in the air. Face your hands up like this. So take a selfie, take a pose. I say make sure you match it. Leave it like that. Take a selfie, take a pose. If you don't like it, I say make you put on filter. Insta hot, Insta fresh, Insta cute, Insta like, Insta follow, Insta Joanna. I say Insta yo-yo, all in the name of photo. Oh yeah, post for me, my baby. Oh yeah, smile for me, my baby. Oh yeah, choose for me, my baby. If you are ready to take a selfie, yeah. Everybody want to take a selfie, yeah. Everybody want to take a position, yeah. Oh yeah, put your hands up in the air. I say camera in the air. Face your hands up like this, so take a selfie, take a pose. I say make sure you match it. Leave it like that. Take a selfie, take a pose. If you don't like it, I say make you put on filter. Selfie up, downy, selfie right.
Take a selfie, take a pose. Yeah, Tweezy, let's take a selfie. Like, hey! this program is the best of all. I've never watched nor left a program like this. I think you should give a clap for yourself. Like, you're great. Starting from Barrister to Mama Roll, I think all of you are awesome. Yeah. So Maro, biggest speed.
Derek, the other day on Sunday,
I
was just running down the channels of my ITV.
I beg talk normally because you talk normally. We know you are a fake Ajibota. So talk normally.
Okay, my talk. The other day, and they change channel now, so they call it for English. And they change channel then, though they swap them anyhow. I go for free at home. Oh boy, even me, I know some Christmas natural.
Feel, it's like feel, F-E-E-L.
Like feel. Yeah. Because it didn't say what I mean people they leave their house for.
Me,
I don't trust you. And the reason why we put a breach of trust. Thank you very much. Breach of trust, Maro, we are talking about it tomorrow. Is
I love the show.
And what are we going to be expecting tomorrow at the Hilton Hotel?
Right, tomorrow we should be expecting to watch an amazing film.
Yeah.
So this film is based on incest. We suffer from a problem where young children are abused by family members.
Yeah.
So you send your child to uncle sexually abuses them, dad sexually abuses their daughter, and vice versa. So Breach of Trust is going to air tomorrow at the Hilton, and it will be amazing. It will be full of emotions. It's going to be an eye-opener. It's going to be a film that makes people think about how we deal with this, because we treat it so far as taboo. We don't talk about it. And because we don't talk about it, victims suffer. Families are affected.
Exactly.
Mothers carry the burden of the sacred of not wanting to share this information because they try to protect the abuser. They feel guilty, they feel embarrassed about what happens, and they feel that the victim is actually going to be stereotyped. So I think this is going to be a perfect opportunity for us to be able to start talking about it. We want to have an open discussion. I'm so pleased I have someone like you. You work with women and children, and we carry a big burden. So this film is going to be an amazing platform for everyone, especially women, to see how we can change this situation, how we can stop our children from being abused. Like we're talking about education. Education starts from the young age.
Exactly.
If you educate your child on how to identify inappropriate behavior, they will be able to put a stop to when they see that daddy wants to touch me or mommy wants to touch me inappropriately or my cousin wants to touch me inappropriately. So tomorrow is going to be a day where we will discover all this. Apart from that, it's going to be a night of glamour. We're trying to bring
that's why I say I'm going to put on my red coat, man.
Yes, I'm going to put on great. Ladies come looking glamorous. We're going to have fun. It's going to be interesting.
It's my crush.
I pray I should do comedy there.
I think he's back.
I would love to have you there.
I'll do comedy there. So
you just got yourself.
I'm not inviting myself. I'm making the show there to be more great and interesting. So, man, televiewers, make yourself there.
Let me say something. Like when you were saying more, you were looking for the right word, right? I got you. You're looking for
no mind, Derek. You didn't find
Don't treat us like this in your house.
I beg. No. Calm down. If you want to be seen, don't vex. Give me a juice.
Daddy,
give me a juice.
This is your home. You are the king here. You are home. We are waiting for you outside.
We are going to be having lots of celebrities at the Hilton Hotel, and we will also know a lot of money is going to be there. So, what is that fund going to be used? Where is it going to be used?
We're raising funds. We want to use these funds to direct it to victims. Behind the film, when I finished the film, I realized it ended so abruptly, and I thought it would be unfair to open this kind of worms and just leave it. So I decided to create an organization called Voice of Hope in Cameroon.
Voice of Hope.
Yeah. Okay. So Voice of Hope is going to be there. It's going to be like a hub where we have different professionals providing support to the victims and families. So it will be counseling, it will be education, it will be support to use the youth facilities, and it will be a confidential service as well, so people know that they can come and talk in confidence.
Make sure that if you go there, don't think that when you give your story, they are going to publish it to the world. No, it's confidential. You assure us of that, right?
Yes, it's going to be confidential, and we're going to have a dedicated line just for that. Because
even if it's your father, don't hide it. Come and tell Maro.
Usually
and
family.
The voice, the association is the voice of hope.
From the family.
So come.
I mean, the feedback we've had from London, especially, I can't tell you the number of women who came to me and said, "This is actually the first time I'm coming face to face with what happened to me." So I think it's so relevant. if you see, I don't know if you watch the video on YouTube for the premiere in Douala.
Yeah.
We actually had victims who came out and said it openly. One of my actresses actually came out and said it, that I've been a victim. So I think this is the purpose why I'm doing this. So I won't take too much time. I know there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
So come tomorrow. Tickets are still available. We've got tickets for 25,000.
Yeah, but I think people can call. We have 25, 10,000.
No, we have 25,000 for VIP and 15,000
15,000
for standards.
For standards.
Yes.
So at least in Hilton Hotel, you have the advantage that there you're going to meet celebrities. You can exchange contacts amongst yourself. So I know somebody like Big SP and Oracle that are going to be there. Hello to you, Oracle. So any contact?
Yeah, we've got some contact details. Actually, I'll just give you this one. You can contact us on 666 747 087. You can go to our Facebook page, which is 3R. That's 3R Productions. So you can inbox us there. We've got tickets available as well at Santa Lucia, in Guso, in Van, in Melaine, and in Kondenge. But because it's only one day to go, get your tickets today, because we've only got 230 spaces. So it's important, because we would probably not be able to sell tickets at the gate, and obviously we have to respect Hilton. We can't overcrowd it.
All right, thank you very much. We wish you the best for tomorrow, and I promise I am going to be there, because it's awesome. And my own way to participate is to be there and tell you guys what the event was like. So I invite you too to come to Yaoundé, Hilton Hotel, 15,000, 25,000 to help those children. It's not for her. It's for those victims. So just come and enjoy yourself. From 6 p.m. please be there. Not 7, 6. Yes, it's Hilton.
Red carpet starts at 6 p.m. Yeah, we're going to project from between 8:30 and 9, because we want people to have coming for the red carpet. We have a reception for our guests between 6 p.m. and 8:30. Then we project from about 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you very much, Richard Trust. Thank you for being in this program, Feel at Home. And right now, in the internet, lots of things are being said before we come back for our barrister to tell us what punishment you will get if you get to whip a child. We'll first of all get the news from the internet. With my very beautiful Mara, she's in the beauty, Mara.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On today's showbiz, Kamejis, we are going to be whetting your appetite, because we are not going to be showing you images. We want you to get to our Facebook page, Feel at Home, and watch all the images.
Exactly.
So the highly anticipated 2-3 showbiz music competition is ongoing, sponsored by the 237 music competition. So go online, write the music, make sure that you have your video, and then you deposit online, and then you win the competition and get a cash prize of 50,000 francs CFA. Make sure all those who can sing be them. Our Afropop artist Melby Akwen just came out with her new single Frappe. Make sure you subscribe, you download, and you watch the video. Next, we are going to be talking about our US-based Afropop artist Peter Jericho, which just came out with his new album Think About Me. Make sure you think about him, and then you subscribe and watch his video. Next, we are going to be talking to you about Mr. Leo. Mr. Leo is coming up with a competition, a dance competition for his new song. Make sure you dance. For all those who can dance your life out and make you win a prize from Mr. Leo. Next up, we are going to be talking to you again about the Alpha Beta record, as Mr. Leo was nominated for the Epic International Multimedia Entertainment Award. Make sure you vote for him. There are times you say you don't have the opportunity to vote for him. This is the time. The time has come for you to vote for your own Mr. Leo. Make sure you vote for him. For all the images, for all the pictures, go to our Facebook page, Feel at Home, and make sure you watch, like, subscribe to our page. Thank you very much. That's all we gathered for you for this edition of Kamestaji's Feel at Home. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mata. How are you doing?
I'm great, and you?
Oh, I'm fine. So today's Friday. Where are you going to? Are you going to Kribi or Limbe? Tell me. I pay the bills. Just tell me anywhere.
Kribi.
Yeah, I pay the bills.
I'm going to Limbe.
You get underestimate me, man.
I'm going to Limbe. I'm going to Limbe.
You're not Mata.
You're not Mata. Thank you very much. We hope next time we are going to have very good images concerning that. We must remind you can see Matter every Friday. She'll be here, but on Tuesday she'll be absent. Friday she's here in the building to give us Kame Star Gist. Thank you very much for coming to this program, Feel at Home. Immediately, I would like to take our guest, Mr. Terence. We'll be talking about digital marketing. What is this all about? Yes. So, Mr. Terence, tell us.
Yeah, actually, thank you, Mr. Derek. Platform. I want to say that we came out with this initiative of digital marketing to re-emphasize it, because most people still see it as if it's a myth for people to genuinely make money online using the internet. And
yeah, you close your mic. All right, yeah.
Yeah, and we have proven systems already that are actually working out for us. So we said we should not just sit back there doing these things on our own, and we kind of created a platform where we can meet for especially newbie online people are interested in making money online.
Yeah, so when we talk about digital economy, how is it different from the traditional business we do every day?
Wow, I will start by saying that, sincerely speaking, to do traditional business is capital. It needs a lot of capital.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with online business...
just give a small resume. What is traditional business all about first?
Traditional business is
because
all about maybe you need to get a location.
Yeah, a house.
You need to pay rent
capital
before you start talking of taxes and things like that. Before you buy goods. So maybe you have a capital of maybe 500,000. You discover you must have exhausted more than half of that money to set up a place. Pay rent, maybe especially places like here in Yaoundé, they will ask you rent for 1 full year, things like that.
Yeah.
So you discover that the money you actually have in your hand to do it, and you also need you need to be there. You need to be there. So if you are that kind of person, maybe you from school, you need some kind of support business.
Yeah. So the main difference between the two is that with one you need a lot of capital, with the other one you don't need one.
You don't need
so who can do digital business and be successful? Who is eligible? Is it a person that goes to Hilton Hotel and sleeps there for a month? Is a common man like you and I?
That is just what is so amazing with digital, setting up a digital business, because everybody can do it. That's the simple truth. Everybody can do it.
Yeah.
Especially when you have maybe your laptop or the smartphone. With a little bit of training, you are good to go. You are good to go. And you discover that now we spend most of our times with this, using internet, do things that are maybe not really helping us. They're not giving us anything. But we are out there, we have discovered systems, proven systems, which are actually genuine. Yeah, because for me, it was a myth also that people can actually make money online.
Online.
Yeah.
I saw you on the internet, you created an application that helps cars. Can you tell us more about that? And that's the reason why I said I must invite you on this program, because we had this young Cameroonian that created Cardiopath, and this other guy that won the Google Code in US of A very young guy of 18 years. And I saw you again and said, I'll tell viewers, you must watch how Cameroonians are very good in what they are doing. So tell us more about that application before we come back to the digital economy.
Yeah. The application is specifically for automobile. That is to maybe troubleshoot cars. Yeah, there are a lot of technicians out there who are struggling with these modern cars. Yeah, especially when it comes to diagnosis. So I've been working on those softwares for like since 2012. Yeah.
So what does the software does exactly?
Actually, it does online troubleshooting. It means if the engine is on till the least tire that the air is even not enough, it detects it and it gives you a particular code. It gives you the various codes. So
Great.
It has other support applications that you can interpret those codes and actually know where to touch in your car.
That's great.
Even individuals can use it. Even individuals. Maybe you don't need a technician. With the application, you can do your scanning. Before you go to a mechanic, you already know what you are going there to do with your car.
God bless you for thinking to help Cameroonians. And this guy is a Cameroonian, please. He's not coming from Tanzania. He's a Cameroonian. And he got that brilliant idea to help us out. Thank you very much. We're going to continue with our digital economy. And this time I will talk to Mr. Ngwan, that is with you. How can somebody be employed without a degree or without any certificate doing the digital economy? So tell me.
just to complete what my colleague Terence said, when I graduated from Catholic University, like our late Bishop Bala always told us, and Father Jervis, nobody has ever been paid for having a degree. But rather, you're being paid if you're able to use that degree well.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to put on table and share with my fellow young guys out there is forget about all the 5 A's you've had, forget about all the 3.5 GPA you've had. If you're not able to use that 3.5 GPA or whatsoever to put food on the table, then you're making a very big mistake.
Yeah, so
and what Terence and I have been able to come out with is what we call digital business, which means rather than for you constantly putting money into Mark Zuckerberg's account, you can use Facebook and make some money and Google in general, because that application runs online. And we have a lot of proven systems that are able to study.
So you're going to teach us how to insert, because many viewers, televiewers are watching us right now. They don't know how to invest and how to get money. So you guys are going to teach us how to do that. Maybe I'll get you here on the next program to give us the various steps we must take. First of all, have a product that we want to sell. Maybe then we'll go. It's no scamming, you know. No, it's no scamming.
Yeah, it's for real.
Yeah, it's for real. It's real money, real cash. So Barrister, one code to punish all those parents that are.
Anyway, when you look at the second part of the penal code, which talks about felonies and misdemeanors against private interests, you can read from Article 275 right up to 279. You're going to get the different kind of punishments. You know, there is penalty. There is you can pay a fine. You can be in prison.
From how much to how much?
Actually, from 5,000 to 500,000. It depends now on the particular offense. That's the particular thing you did. You know, it's going to matter now on the discretion of the judge, who is going to examine exactly the facts of your case, and he's going to know how to punish you also. And it also depends on the person who inflicted the harm. Under what circumstances you have to do that. Sometimes the law is that kind to examine all of that, to be able to not to punish somebody so much also.
All right, thank you very much, Barrister. Thank you, Tweezy, for coming. Thank you, Mr. Ngwan. Thank you, Terence. Thank you, Nawin. Thank you, Big SP and Maro. Tomorrow we are going to be there. Maro tomorrow, man. That rhymes, right? Yeah. Maro tomorrow. Thank you very much, Mr. Director, Papa Zambo. Romaric Lobengis. Yes, Romaric Lobengis is already around. Yeah, he's my very good friend that is always working with plenty of dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, find us on Facebook. Feel at home, and no matter what you do, work hard, be kind, and stay humble. God bless you. See you.
Ciao,
next
ciao,
Tuesday.
ciao,
Bye-bye.
ciao.